And we have Nicole Renard with us this morning. She's been baking in our kitchen. She's going to continue doing that. But right now we wanted to sit down and chat with her about her year as the Distinguished Young Woman of America 2013. You've done a lot of things as the Distinguished Young Woman. Tell us about some of the things you've done.
Well, since I won in June, my life has been crazy. It's just been a giant celebration of everything going on. During the summer, I was able to travel to Bakersfield, California, and attend the Distinguished Young Woman of California program, which was so much fun. I met a lot of fun friends and people there that are helping me now that I'm down in college in California. And then I was also able to attend my Washington State program and a local program in the area. And then just last weekend, I traveled to San Francisco, where I was the MC of the Ghirardelli Chocolate Festival.
Wow, fun.
Which was fun.
Did you get a lot of chocolate?
I did. I did. I ate nothing but chocolate and ice cream that whole day.
That sounds fun.
It was great.
So you've had a lot of different experiences, fun experiences. We have some pictures there that you're seeing on your screen. Now, what exactly are we looking at here?
That is the Ghirardelli chocolate sundae in real life.
Oh, look at that.
He was walking around, and so I took a picture with him, and we became friends.
Oh, how fun. Now, what are you doing here?
Okay, I was emceeing the Cadillac stage, and so basically there were 5 different demonstrations going on through the day where professional chefs, pastry chefs, top chefs came in and did demos on desserts or things relating to chocolate. And so this is with Joel Riddell. He is the talk show host of a radio cooking show up in San Francisco. So I was able to meet him and watch him make chocolate mousse.
Very fun. Okay, well, Distinguished Young Women is a scholarship program for high school girls. Great opportunity to win those college scholarships. And it took a lot to get to where you are today to get this title. So tell us a little bit about how you prepared.
I grew up when I was younger and I was very shy. I never liked to talk to people. I could never come out of my shell. And then I started dancing and I got on a competition team, and so that kind of let me explore how to perform on a stage and get out of my shell a little bit, meet new people, and that's really where I found out that I love to be on stage. And Distinguished Young Women just kind of came up randomly. Back when it was called America's Junior Miss, I had a friend that competed, and I remember watching her do it. And when we went through the name change to Distinguished Young Women, I didn't really remember what it was about. But I had a few friends in other states that competed in the program, and I saw their posts on Facebook, and so I looked it up and realized that it was the former America's Junior Miss, and I happened to be the right age, and so I signed up. My town did not have a local program, and so they put me in an at-large program where there were about 5 girls that were going to do it, and I was going to travel to a different city to have a program. And then the night before we left, they called me and said, all the girls dropped out, it's just you. And they didn't want me to drive 2.5 hours just to do an interview because we weren't going to have a show just for me. That would have been really awkward.
It's all about me!
Yeah, so I had a Skype interview. I sent in my talent on a DVD. They reviewed my grades and transcripts, and then I kind of by default got a local title, and I went straight to state. So state was my first competition.
Wow.
And had a lot of fun. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Didn't know any of the girls. Didn't really know what the program was about. And then when I won, I was excited. I still didn't know what I was getting myself into until I came to Alabama in June and had the most amazing experience of my life in Mobile. I was just welcomed and overwhelmed by the love and support that the program has here in Mobile, and I'm so excited to be back this weekend and now represent the program at a national level.
That is wonderful, and such a good story too, that you started out shy, and so many people that you see on stage were the same way in broadcast journalism. And I was the same way. I didn't ever talk in elementary school, and then you end up doing things that put you in the spotlight. So there are so many talented young people who may be watching right now. Maybe moms, dads, grandparents are DVRing this and they'll watch it later. If they maybe say, oh, I think America's Junior Miss would be fantastic, but maybe they don't have that confidence to do it, what kind of encouraging words, what would you say to them?
Well, that's exactly the point. If you were to look at me when I was 5 years old and tell me I would be the Distinguished Young Woman of America, I would say, you're crazy, no way. But I say go for it. I mean, there's nothing you can lose, and it's an opportunity for you to grow. It's an opportunity for you to develop and transform as a person. The skills that you gain through the Distinguished Young Women program, such as interviewing, speaking on stage, making connections, and being with girls and making friends are so valuable, and you're going to use them in the future. And I have learned and transformed so much in my own ways just through my short time in Distinguished Young Woman, and I know that that has a very important and significant role in all the other girls' lives as well.
Very well put. Okay, so we're going to join you back in the kitchen, make some pumpkin brownies in just a little bit. And of course, we talked about you wanting to be a journalist in the kitchen a little while ago. We'll touch more on that. Right now, though, let's find out what's going on in today's tech world.